Plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Pedro Neto, is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
Okay, interesting. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bernardo Silva delivers. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. Vitinha. Played towards the other side. João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. Aim forwards. Picks it up out wide. Jiku attempts a clearance. Gonçalo Inácio. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Long time, excellent interception. Semenyo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Cancelo. João Neves. Mendes. Now he's off and running. Pedro Neto. Mendes providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Bernardo Silva did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Ghana are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Fatawu. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. And it's been played through. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's come loose. He can get that clear. So who's he picking out? Tries to get it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Partey. Chiku. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Portugal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Partey, gently done. João Neves. João Cancelo. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Great work on the overlap. Jiku with the clearance. Struck first time. Straight at the keeper.
Bernardo Silva just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Bruno Fernandes, done delicately. João Cancelo. Cross goes in, there's the header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Semenyo. Ayew. Fatawu! Bernardo Silva is there and he can get that clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Vitinha.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Araujo. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Bernardo Silva. He's on it, can he get away? Chiku. Ghana are already two behind, awful start. Ayew. Out to the left it goes, and it's played into the middle. Inacio attempts a clearance. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. That's an excellent interception. Partey shifted upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Partey, nice-looking ball. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nuno Mendes. Looks to the other side. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva proves just a little bit too strong. First quarter of an hour gone. Played back in. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Partey. Jiku forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Vitinha. Aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Bruno Fernandes, he's gone for goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. There are a few waiting for it. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Araujo, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Partey gets it away. And that is out of play. And it's Mendes. And the shot's on here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Kun shifted upfield. João Neves. And it's gone back to the keeper. Out to the right. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva does have his name on the score sheet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's really drilled it. Aimed into... Gets his head on it! Cleared without complication. Partey. Kuhn. Great run on the overlap here. Semenyo. Oh, good spread. That looks a good cross. And here's Semenyo. So, what can they make of this? That has found him in acres of space. Clears it away. Now it's Fatawu. Fatawu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gonzalo Inacio. Mendes looks to get on the end of this. And it's Mendes. And here's Neto. That's very neat. He's got away. Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Partey. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. João Neves. João Cancelo. Araujo. Aim forwards. Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Oh, what a climb! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Neves is offering a right smile there.
Nuno Mendes. Inacio forwards and with intent. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. And that's a throw. Pedro Neto, and that's aimed into the middle. Danger averted for now. Ayew, and they can counter here. Out to the right. Fatawu in acres of space out wide. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Cancelo. And it's Mendes. Oh, this looks sharp. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Neto.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio, early ball out from the back. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. That has been knocked clear. Vitinha. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's dealt with that well. Moved on forwards. Semenyo. And it's Ayew. Ayew played out towards the right wing. Semenyo. Ayew is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? Bruno Fernandes. A chance to play it in. Bernardo Silva. He's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And now the breakaway. Jiku. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo chasing after it. And he's managed to get free. Jiku gets it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Cancelo. Clipped into space. Gets it away. Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. Cross from Cancelo. Clears it. Tries a shot! Fatawu. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Inacio gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. And he goes cross-field. João Cancelo. Lovely feet. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. João Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva tries to dink it through. Kuhn with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred and well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. In by Cancelo. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Clears it away. João Neves. And it's lofted through here. Chooses to go back. Partey defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Partey, calmly anticipates. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo, oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. He's well positioned. Shoots! And he's there to clear it. João Neves. And here's Neto. Proves too strong. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Partey shifted upfield. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gonzalo Inacio, Pedro Neto, Nuno Mendes. Clearly not happy with that. Vitinha, Araujo, aim forwards. It's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played with finesse. Moved on forwards. Inacio makes the interception. And he cuts out the supply. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely intercepted. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Looking for a decent ball in. That has been knocked clear. Could move up a gear here. And it's Ayew. Ayew. Oh, that's nice. Mendes gets good distance on it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Ghana really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Araujo can get it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ayew, probing pass. And the counter is on. Araujo, aim forwards. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Looking here to chip it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Cancelo. João Cancelo drives forward on the overlap. He slinks, surely now! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Ghana, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Cristiano, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Very nicely done. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Cancelo. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, that's neat. Defending of the desperate variety. Nice control. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Ghana have a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Vitinha looking for a runner. Mendes looking to get on the end of this. Kudus. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Ayew. Chance here to counter. Kuhn. Chiku. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kudus. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Semenyo. Semenyo played out towards the right wing. Pings it across. Only partially clear. Real chance!
I'll tell tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Jiku. Partey. Ayew. Oh, that's a nice ball. Mendes gets it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Semenyo. And here's Kudus. A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Araujo played out to the left flank. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And they win it back again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ghana to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Araujo shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Kudus. It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Diogo Costa deals with that nice and simple. Ayew. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's... And the finish! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Three 0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Jiku looks to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Araujo cuts it out. Gonçalo Inácio. João Neves. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto. Bruno Fernandes! And that tested the keeper.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, super find. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Aim forwards.
Portugal are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Portugal, however, just have to plough on and hope for a break. Semenyo. Now it's Kudus.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vitinha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lobbed in behind. Tries to get it clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. João Cancelo. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Mendes picks it up now. Deftly away. João Cancelo. It's a mighty effort! Just needed better contact.
Kudus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Araujo played out to the left flank. Mendes is onto it in a flash. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Partey can get it clear. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. And here's Neto. He has found the way through. Pedro Neto spread out to the left. Oh, shooting chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Araujo clears it away. Nuno Mendes. Inacio chooses to go cross-field. Tries a deft little ball. Delivered with swing. Diogo Costa claims it. Safe hands. Ayew. Semenyo. Jiku. Jiku forwards and with intent. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Inacio, and it goes cross-field. João Cancelo. Araujo, played towards the front line. That is a great pick out. Bernardo Silva gets flagged offside. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's in a good position here. Mendes. Oh, smashing header! He's kept it out just. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mendes delivers with wit. Ayew getting this one clear. Vitinha. It's run loose here. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, well timed. Keeper's got good distance on that. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. The referee has given a corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ayew. And it's Partey. That has been cut short. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Strong running down that left flank. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Keeper's dealt with that. Played into the middle. He's there to get rid. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Do have a chance to counter here. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Inacio clears it away. Nuno Mendes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Ayew. And he shoots! It's in!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So is this the start of a comeback? João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Plenty waiting in the middle. There will be a throw-in. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And he's heaved it away. They get a throw in. João Neves. Araujo. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Mendes. Can he spark a counter here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Looks across and plays it in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ball is over the line. Quality ball. Inacio is there and he can get that clear. Aim forwards. Partey. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Kuhn does really well to win the ball there. Kuhn did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's gone for a throw-in. He's being urged to shoot. Time to deliver. Turns and goes back. And a chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Cross deflected behind for a corner. João Neves shifted upfield. Now it's Kudus. Kudus! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
João Cancelo. Araujo. Araujo, gently done. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Tries a measured ball. Bernardo Silva delivers. Looking to break at pace. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto knocks it out wide. And he's got his cross in. And it's played forward. João Neves. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Cristiano Ronaldo! And here's Bernardo Silva. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Semenyo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kudus. Great defending, strong and determined. João Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nice physical challenge. Nice, great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gonzalo Inacio. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Out to the right. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Ayew. Now they can break here. Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? It's a throw-in. Ghana making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Partey. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. João Neves. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's been slipped through. And it's made it Pedro Neto! Semenyo. Now it's Kudus. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Great strike, the test for the keeper. Portugal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me...
Up he goes! Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal are... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Ghana never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.